started with V1. But the single biggest decision that we made that was both the riskiest and, in hindsight, I think the most important decision we made was to write ASP.NET using .NET code. Which, in hindsight, seems sort of like an obvious thing. At the time, it was super risky in that ASP.NET was the first project that was ever built using CLR. We actually didn't originally write it in C#. We wrote it in a language called SMC, Simple Managed C, which we affectionately called SMAC. At the time when we started the project, kind of in late '97, early '98, the whole concept of writing garbage collected JITted code for server apps was not something that anyone thought really worked. I mean, that was before Java app servers. This is back when Java was mainly used for applets running inside browsers, and it was very controversial. And we were lucky in the sense of the team was like 2 or 3 of us that were working on it, and people sort of said, I think you're going to fail. But hey, it's your career, not ours. And so, kind of, it was, so we were small enough and we did not have a big enough existing base that we were actually able to make that bet. And in fairness, if you look at large projects that make a lot of money, it would have been infinitely harder for them to actually bet on this, because it did have tremendous business risk. And so we built the core HTTP runtime, pretty much all of ASP.NET, with the exception of the hooks into IIS and a little bit of threading, which we later changed to be managed anyway. Using the server, and it was really slow to begin with. But we basically said, if we can't build ourselves in it, there's no way a large customer app is going to actually perform it either. And so it forced us, from get-go to have a low world. Every time we optimized a low world, we were optimizing the heck out of the full stack of .NET. And that got us to the performance that we needed to. And it was a little bit kind of like burning your boats when you kind of land on it, somewhere else. It motivates you. That paid off. And hopefully we can do similar things with Meth, which is, and with all the frameworks that we do, is to try to make sure that we build on top of them so that these aren't kind of demo features, but they're actually things that we really pound on and really kind of make sure we have all the extensibility in mind and all